Lionel Messi, the magic of a football genius. Lionel Messi is not just a name. He's a phenomenon that has redefined the beautiful game. From the moment he first touched a football in the streets of Rosario, Argentina, it was clear that he possessed a spark of magic unlike any other. With his mesmerizing dribbles, pinpoint passes, and an innate ability to find the back of the net, Messi has captivated fans and players alike, turning matches into showcases of artistry. His journey from a young boy battling growth hormone deficiency to becoming a global icon is a testament to his relentless determination and passion for the sport. As we delve into the magic of Lionel Messi, we explore not only his extraordinary talent, but also the heart and soul he brings to football, inspiring millions around the globe. From his early days as a boy in Rosario, Argentina, to his rise as the most revered footballer on the planet, Messi's journey is nothing short of magical. His story is not just one of talent, but of perseverance, vision, and a relentless pursuit of perfection that has elevated the game to new heights. Understanding Messi is to understand the beauty of football itself. But what truly lies behind the genius of this footballing icon? How has he defied expectations, redefined the sport, and become a living legend? Messi's story begins in humble surroundings. Born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario, a city in the heart of Argentina. From an early age, Messi's relationship with the ball was something beyond ordinary. Even as a young boy, his skills were evident, his dribbling, agility, and balance already marking him as special. He would often play with older boys in the neighborhood, showing an uncanny ability to navigate tight spaces and leave defenders standing still. However, at the age of 11, Messi faced a significant obstacle. He was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency, a condition that could have derailed his dream of becoming a professional footballer. His family, unable to afford the expensive treatment required, found themselves at a crossroads. It was at this crucial moment that FC Barcelona came into the picture. Impressed by the boy's raw talent, the club offered to pay for Messi's medical treatment in exchange for him joining their famed youth academy, Unmatched. Moving to Spain at the age of 13, Messi's entire life changed overnight. He left behind his friends, family, and everything familiar, taking a leap of faith that would ultimately reshape football history. Barcelona's La Masia was more than just a football academy. It was a crucible for shaping not just players, but footballing minds. Here, Messi was exposed to the intricate tactical foundations that would become hallmarks of his play. La Masia's philosophy of fluid, possession-based football, a style that prioritizes intelligence and technique over physicality, was perfectly suited to Messi's strengths. He quickly rose through the ranks, with coaches and teammates marveling at his speed, balance, and vision. Even at a young age, Messi's ability to glide past defenders, as if they weren't there, set him apart. His low center of gravity, combined with his exquisite dribbling technique, made him a nightmare for defenders, and it wasn't long before he was knocking on the door of Barcelona's first team. By 2004, at just 17 years old, Messi made his debut for Barcelona's senior team. It was a moment that marked the beginning of a new era, not just for the club, but for world football. Messi's talent was undeniable, but there was more of his game than just skill. He had an unshakable composure, a quiet confidence that belied his age. His early years at Barcelona were spent learning from the team's established stars, most notably Ronaldinho, the Brazilian wizard. Then at the peak of his powers, quickly took Messi under his wing. Ronaldinho's flamboyant style and infectious joy for the game made him a fan favorite, but it was his mentorship of Messi that would leave a lasting impact. Ronaldinho saw something in Messi that few others could. He recognized that the young Argentine had the potential to not only succeed but to surpass him. The two developed a close bond, both on and off the field. Their connection on the pitch was telepathic. Messi, playing on the right wing, would often combine with Ronaldinho's dazzling footwork and vision, creating moments of magic that left opponents in disarray. Ronaldinho's influence on Messi cannot be overstated. He helped ease Messi's transition into the first team and allowed him to thrive in an environment that could have been overwhelming for such a young player. However, as Ronaldinho's star began to fade, Messi's was on the rise. By 2008, the arrival of Pep Guardiola as Barcelona's manager marked a turning point in Messi's career. Guardiola, a disciple of Johan Cruyff's footballing philosophy, had a vision for Barcelona that revolved around possession, pressing, and total football. He saw in Messi the perfect player to build his team around. Under Guardiola's tutelage, Messi's game evolved in ways no one could have predicted. One of Guardiola's most revolutionary decisions was to deploy Messi as a false nine. Traditionally, a central striker's role was to occupy defenders and score goals. But Messi redefined this position. Rather than staying upfield, Messi would drop deep, collecting the ball in midfield and initiating attacks. This tactical shift created chaos for opposing defenses as they struggled to contain Messi's movements. It was a masterstroke that maximized Messi's unique abilities, allowing him to dictate play while still scoring goals at an astonishing rate. During this period, Messi reached levels of brilliance that were previously thought impossible. His goal-scoring record was staggering, but it was his overall play that left football experts in awe. His dribbling, often described as otherworldly, allowed him to weave through defenses with ease. His passing was surgical, finding teammates in spaces that seemed invisible to everyone else. Under Guardiola, Messi formed a devastating partnership with Xavi Hernandez and Andres Iniesta, two of the finest midfielders of their generation. Together, they created a style of play known as tiki-taka that was as beautiful as it was effective. Barcelona dominated European football, winning multiple La Liga titles and Champions League trophies, with Messi at the heart of it all. But Messi's brilliance was not confined to his club career. For Argentina, however, success was more elusive. Despite his incredible performances on the international stage, Messi faced constant comparisons to the legendary Diego Maradona, who had led Argentina to World Cup glory in 1986. The Argentine people, passionate about their football, expected nothing less than perfection from Messi. And when the national team fell short, the weight of disappointment often fell squarely on his shoulders. In 2014, Messi came agonizingly close to achieving his ultimate dream, leading Argentina to the World Cup final. But in the final match against Germany, they fell short, losing 1-0 in extra time. Messi's tears at the final whistle spoke volumes. Despite his individual brilliance, his dream of lifting the World Cup remained unfulfilled. For years, Messi was criticized for failing to deliver a major trophy for his country. The pressure was immense, and at times, it seemed as if the weight of expectation was too much to bear. However, in 2021, Messi's persistence paid off when he led Argentina to victory in the Copa America. It was his first major international trophy, and the joy on his face as he lifted the trophy was a moment of redemption. The victory silenced his critics and solidified his place in Argentina's footballing pantheon, alongside Maradona. In 2022, Messi completed his career's crowning achievement, leading Argentina in the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Messi delivered one heroic performance after another, guiding his team through the tournament's grueling knockout stages. In a World Cup final for the ages, Argentina defeated France in a thrilling match that went to penalties, with Messi scoring twice in the final. This victory was the ultimate validation of Messi's genius and the moment that ensured his legacy as the greatest player to ever grace the game. Messi's rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo also added a compelling narrative to his career. For over a decade, the two dominated world football, each pushing the other to greater heights. Their contrasting styles, Ronaldo's physicality and athleticism versus Messi's finesse and creativity, sparked endless debates among fans and pundits. Yet, despite their rivalry, both players expressed a mutual respect that highlighted their greatness. Ronaldo's presence spurred Messi to constantly improve, and in doing so, the two lifted the level of football to unprecedented heights. What makes Messi truly remarkable is not just his achievements, but how he plays the game. Watching Messi is to witness the embodiment of joy on a football pitch. His dribbles, passes, and goals are more than just technical skills. They are expressions of his love for the game. Whether it's a solo run past 4 defenders or a perfectly placed free kick into the top corner, Messi's ability to create magic on the field is unmatched. His humility off the pitch only adds to his mystique. Despite being adored by millions, Messi remains a quiet, reserved figure, focused solely on his football. As Messi's career progresses into its twilight, his legacy is already cemented. He has redefined what it means to be a footballer, combining artistry, intelligence, and efficiency in ways that have never been seen before. His influence extends beyond the pitch. He has inspired a generation of young players who grew up idolizing his every move. Messi is more than just a footballer. He is a symbol of what is possible when talent meets dedication. The ultimate question remains: How will Lionel Messi be remembered in the annals of football history? Will he be celebrated simply as the greatest player of all time, or will his impact go even further? Messi has become more than just an athlete. He is a phenomenon whose genius has forever altered the landscape of football. The magic he brings to the game, the moments of brilliance that leave us speechless, ensure that Messi's legacy will endure for generations to come.